All right, guys, today I picked up my first Gibson. It's a Les Paul Studio. This is a black Les Paul Studio, so it's kind of like your Black Beauty Les Paul, only not. No binding, a lot simpler in its construction, but it is, I believe, a chambered body. You know, you got your signature, your open book Gibson headstock, your button tuners with gold hardware. Kind of neat. It's almost like kind of that vintage style tuner style on there, and kind of similar to what you'd see on the back of a regular Les Paul, but kind of a cool guitar, dude. And I don't have anything to plug it into right now, but you know, you got your poker chip there, two PAF style pickups there. I'm sure those are, I don't know if they're the same. I don't know if they're the same ones that are in a Les Paul standard, but probably something similar in style. But the first thing I noticed when I picked this thing up, well, I had to tune it up, but like, I plan to buy this and sell it, but this thing has perfect action. It's the lowest, it may be the lowest action. It might be the lowest action out of any guitar I have. I have a Carvin, like a 1990s Carvin that's like a 5-piece neck. It's like a set neck, and that thing is pretty low. I think it's almost like as low as this, or maybe just slightly, like this might be slightly lower actually. I like this enough that I think I might be keeping this. But if I don't, you're gonna get a heck of a deal on this, because this is a great one. And I don't even think that if you were to buy a Les Paul Studio, you might not even find anything. It's possible that you might not get as nice of a one as this, as far as like the whole feel of this goes. I mean, this is basically kind of like pre-reliced. Like if you look at it really closely, if you look at the headstock there, if you look at the body, you know, you can see there's some spots on there and stuff. You know, it's not perfect by any means, you know, but it's you know, it's got its spots and stuff. But I like that, because it's, to me, this looks better than, and cooler than like a Les Paul Studio if I were to buy it in perfect condition, because it's got a little bit of a wear, a little bit of a road worn look to it. It's almost like a custom shop or something. Like if you look at this, you got a little bit of that going on. See how that's got a little bit of wear up there. I mean, all of this is just the paint's kind of wearing off that spot, but it's almost like an old Les Paul. I mean, it kind of is. I think this is probably 2000s. It's been around for enough years to kind of pick up a bit of that kind of road-worn feel to it. Even the nuts, you know, like you can see it's a little yellow there on the side, but then it's a little bit worn on the top. But the whole thing in general is just in great condition. Like the frets are great. The frets on this thing are amazing. Like if you look at these frets are great. These frets are great. The fretboard looks great. Everything, and you see how the pickups, they're just nicely smooth into the body like that, like the whole setup there. You can tell it's been played, right? But everything is still really great. Like this is kind of like, my dad, when I was growing up, he had a Gibson Melody Maker, right? And usually that thing was torn apart in a box somewhere, pieced apart, you know. He was waiting to put a different pickup in it or something, or change something on it, and eventually he refinished it and did some things to it, put some different pickups in it, and now he's got a couple of Melody Makers that are fully restored, and this just feels like a vintage Gibson. It's crazy, and I can't wait to plug this thing in and play it. Like, you can just see, like, this hardware has a little bit of, you can't really get close enough to see it, but just a slight bit of, like, a little bit of a tarnishedness. Yeah, the hardware's a little bit tarnished. Even the pickup's got a little bit of that on there. But that's kind of cool, actually. And that's a nice high quality bridge on there too. I think that some things have changed in recent years compared to what they used to put on these things, because, yeah, I don't know. I just like this thing. I'll post another video of me playing it. It's got nice, look at these inlays. It's got nice inlays on there too. This thing is just gonna be, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to let go of this thing. I mean, look at that. Like even the stuff around the little dots and stuff, like just, it feels like a vintage guitar. This thing feels like a vintage guitar. And the way it's worn, it's, you know how you get some guitars and they get a little scuffed up and worn and they just feel like, just feels like they're not as nice anymore, or it just feels like a new guitar that's been just slightly dinged and stuff. Like this one just feels like every little bit of wear just feels like it just gives it character. Every little bit of wear just makes it feel like the neck feels amazing. I'm sure it was originally like a full gloss neck. It doesn't feel like that anymore. Like the body was probably originally like a full gloss body, and now it feels like it just has it has so much character to it. But I can't wait to get this thing restrung, play it through my Fender Hot Rod Deluxe. I can't wait to play it through there and just yeah, this will be fun.